Every day, the Department of Homeland Security is patrolling our borders, protecting us from harm. To do their job effectively, they rely on a network of boats and aircraft, most notably the 41-foot Interceptor. We were lucky enough to get a chance to ride along with these agents and see what they do up close, and the performance of this boat just blew our minds. This boat is not meant for joyrides. It's not meant for cruising. This boat is meant for taking down the bad guys, no matter the seas and no matter the speed. Well, this is a little different. You know, normally when we do boat reviews and walkthroughs, we're talking about how many staterooms the boat has, where the sun pad is, does it have a gyro stabilizer? All these creature comforts that in our world of boating make the boats fun and livable and great to entertain on. This boat is none of those things, and it's one of the coolest boats we've been on in a long time. So let's check it out. So this is a 41-foot Interceptor. It's an aluminum boat with a foam collar all around it. It's built by Safe Boat, which is out of Washington State. And we were out here today with the Department of Homeland Security running some simulations, seeing what these guys do to protect our borders and let us boat freely. And the boat really makes their job a lot easier. This thing handles like a Lamborghini. We were up on a chase boat, running neck to neck. We were in the air, on the sea, but there's a lot going on to help these fellas and women do their job. So we're gonna kind of look at some of the different features, stuff that I thought was really cool as an outsider, and they even let me drive it, which was amazing. It was really fun. But this is not about a joyride. This is a purpose-built boat to help these people do their job. So one of the first things that I thought was really cool is the windscreen. This is on a hydraulic ram, so the captain can lower this and raise it. If they're taking on a lot of spray, he actually might lower it so they can see better. And obviously when they're moving slow, they'll drop it down and get some air circulation. These seats are just incredible. These are shock mitigating seats, and in the command station, actually the throttle and the gear controls, this all goes up and down with the seat. And when we were out there running simulations, the captain never once looked at his hand. He was able to just move the throttles, turn the wheel, constantly adjusting the position of the boat and never taking his eyes off the target. So these shock absorbing seats are multifunctional. They also fold and maneuver. You can drop these armrests down to really hold on, or if you need quick access out of the boat, you can leave them sitting down, and you can hold here, 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 you know, and the agents can just jump out of the way. Really cool. They make the ride so much more comfortable too. So here in the navigator position, the navigator can also control the MFDs. There's two big MFDs up front, a lot of radios. He can manage the radio and the sirens and the lights and all that, so the operator can focus on the vessel that they're chasing down. And a cool thing that they told me is all of the gentlemen on this particular boat are trained to run the boat, so they can all do every job. There's nothing that will not get done. Two large MFDs, the shock mitigating seats. It's got these pedestals that you can use to, so these pedestals come down and you can park your feet here and really lock yourself in. The armrests help too. The armrests have these handles and you can really wedge yourself in. I mean, this is a 60 knot boat. We were doing drills at 55 knots and you need that, but I gotta tell you, with the seats moving up and down, it's a smooth ride. And the boat, when the captain yells an operation and says hang on, you better hang on, because this thing can turn almost vertical. And if you look around, there's handholds everywhere. I mean, here, the seats, you know, here, there's nowhere you're not going to be able to hang on. Stepping back, there's also another screen for the crew member back here. So these guys are probably going to be spotters, and they can focus on, you know, they can run a different screen than what the operator's running. Another 2 crew member can sit here. Today we had 4 air and marine agents on the boat, and the gentlemen here, they can run the monitor. They can also act as shooters. Basically what they were showing us, they run up on that chase boat. If the boat does not slow down, if the boat does not stop, if the boat does not listen, they will make it stop. And they showed us how they do it. They don't mess around. You're not going to win if this boat comes up flying on you. So they will shoot at the engines with a shotgun. Here again, they can control this MFD. Same kind of shock mitigating seats. There's another control up here for the MFD. And just the overall construction of this boat, I mean, everywhere you look, you see really beautiful welds. This full aluminum boat, this is a hand-built boat. It's built to last a long time. According to the agents we were with, these safe boats replaced midnight outboard powered center console type boats, and each one of the agents went on about how much they love this boat and how it makes their job a lot easier. They've got access to all the electronics up here, and there's a radar, there's a FLIR night image camera, lights. There's quite a bit of electronics going on up here. So let's keep moving back. So moving back towards the stern, they have these 2 large lockers for the shotguns. These are real heavy, solid metal, so they're not going to move around. And as you can see, they're kind of got these custom built holders where an agent can just pull that gun right out and do what he needs to do. Slick, easy, fast, and efficient, and safe. You know, there's this big tow hitch, tow cleat, and after they basically take down a boat, they're responsible for towing it in. So they will use this when they have to bring a boat in. It's powered by 4 Mercury 350 Verados. They were telling me that Department of Homeland Security has a maintenance crew that can swap out a lower unit on one of these engines in about 40 minutes. So if they have any issue, the crew will meet them at the ramp. They pull the boat out of the water, change the lower unit, and these guys can get back out and get out to protecting us lucky citizens who boat here in Florida. There's also a lifeboat back here, life ring. Again, everything is so solidly made. More storage back here. There's fire extinguishers, a freshwater wash. Everything is just built super solid. I mean, there's no creaking or movement going on this boat. This boat is solid, about as solid as I get. Another really cool thing, this radar arch up here, which again, solid aluminum, welded piece of equipment. This will actually tilt down by by a human. It's not hydraulic. These guys have to drop these down. They do trailer these boats a lot. It's a 22,000 pound vessel, so you need a big vehicle to trailer it, but they'll pop that down and be able to trailer this down the road. Inside the console here is where they have access to all their systems. Lots of electronics, you got your fuses. I mean, there's a lot going on in here. And they have to use guys who actually have clearance to work on these radios and electronics, so everything they save is all proprietary. You're not gonna know about it. So that's the 41-foot Interceptor. We want to thank the men and women of the Air and Marine Operations Division of Department of Homeland Security for letting us ride along, experiencing a little bit of what they do to keep our waterways safe. We're really fortunate to have them watching out for us and having our backs. And thank you to all the men and women of our armed forces and for everything they do. To read more about our day with the Department of Homeland Security, make sure to check out the September issue of Power and Motor Yacht or visit pmymag.com, and please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be safe out there.